guys. Just choked on some dust there. Whew. So I am back and happy to share with you. Oh my god. Oh. I am back and happy to share with you my Ancestry DNA results. They have come in yesterday, and I was slightly surprised by some of the findings, but I'm happy to know that at least I have some idea of what my roots are, that I was able to debunk some of the things that I was told as a child from both sides of my family. So let's see, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Oh man, that cough really, really jacked me up there for a second. Okay. Okay, so my results came in. But you guys look at that. Boom. Let's open it up and see what's popping. Alright, so guys, these are my results. 42% Cameroon Congo, 25% Benin Togo, and 33% other regions. Now, if you're wondering what that 33% is, like I was, boy, let me tell you, it was definitely interesting. So, the rest of the regions were combinations of Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Ghana. Very small percentages of African Southeastern Bantu, Mali, and Africa South Central hunter-gatherers. Then there's 1% Asian, Asia Central. So that's like Pakistan, Tibet, Turks, all, you know, that area. Central Asia is more Indian than anything, but 1% Asian, 3% European, which is 2% is Great Britain, and 1% is Ireland. Now, I mean, 96% African is amazing because, hello, who doesn't want to be an African princess? I was very surprised to see that there's a trace of Asian in there. It's just like, who was tapping down there in the pipelines? You know what I'm saying? Like, who was it from? And then the Irish and the Britain, I kind of felt like I already knew that I was part Irish just a little bit because my last name is Riggins, and Riggins is an Irish origin last name. So somewhere down the line that was passed on down and down and down again. On the British part, I never thought to think that I was British, but I pick up on languages really easy, and I could do a hell of a lot of accents. But, you know, it's dope to know that, you know, my genetic makeup involves so many different areas and so many different things. I feel like, you know, 42% Cameroon Congo. Now, I did do some research on what all of this even meant, because a lot of the slaves that were from these parts of the continent in Africa, when they were migrated over to America, they all mostly, for the most part, settled in the South. So a lot of my descendants were in Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. That whole southeastern coast of America is where a lot of my family actually happens to be. So I thought that was really interesting. I mean, bitch, I'm Blasian. I'm Blasian, bro. No, I mean, I love being black. I think there's nothing more beautiful than being a black woman and just knowing who you are and being confident in that. So just to know, oh, I get so sidetracked. So yes, I was doing my research and I saw that the Cameroon Congo area is a very large area for a lot of other African American descents, or African descents and Caribbean descents, like Jamaica, Haiti, as well as Benin Togo. There are a lot of South Americans who come from this region as well. So to me, that's actually really important to know, because when you're doing these tests, they give you a generalization of where you're from, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything when you start to break down, like, where are you really from? But just having this little bit of information was amazing. Now, what what's even more funny is that when I went to look down into all the other things that they tested for, I tasted good. I tested 0% Native American, and that was hilarious to me because on both sides of my family, I've been told by the women that I'm part Cherokee, part Blackfoot, Indian, and for me personally, it's not in my traces of DNA. Now, one thing my mom told me that I may be so far removed from it because, you know, it was my grandma's mom type of vibe who had it, then her, and then, you know, and then down and so on and so forth. So there's a chance that my mom may very as well be of Indian descent. She may as well. I mean, she has freckles. She has a very small nose. She is not a lot, depending on how she's acted outside. She's fairly lighter than me, and her hair texture is very different than mine. So I look almost identical to my mom in some sense, but for the most part, she is something. So I want to get her one of these tests because I want to know what her results are so we can really get down to some tracing. But this was really dope. I figured I'd do a quick video to let y'all know what was up. 96% African, 1% Asian, 3% European. That's my genetic. That is my genetic makeup. It has been fun bringing you guys along with me on this journey. What does this mean for me from here? I honestly don't even know. I just like to know that, you know, I know where I come from now. Like, I know where my roots are. And yeah, so I hope you guys have been amazing, and this is just a quick update video. Then I'm gonna make a couple more videos for y'all asses, and then we'll go from there. From the book light, big from the book light.